If you haven't had Poulet aux Noix, you are in for a treat. Let me show you how we did it. So this is not going to be one of those quick videos. This is a type of recipe that you need to set aside time to make it. Why? Because it has to be made with love and patience. So to get started, get about 1.5 pounds of chicken pieces. We actually use the fowl. You can use regular chicken. The only difference is you don't have to boil it as much. But regardless which one you get, you have to take the time to clean it. So first, this is the cleaning process. You have to remove all the gunks. You cannot just make it like that. In a Haitian culture, they take extreme great pride in making sure that the chicken is clean. You should not be able to smell your food when you're eating it. So that's the difference. And also keep in mind that in Haiti, it's a very it's a tropical climate. It's a very hot climate. And the majority of the people do not have a refrigeration system. So therefore, in order to make sure that nobody catches foodborne illness, we take great pride in making sure that our food is clean before making it. So that's the process. So after removing the veins, the extra skin, and some of the fat, also keep in mind that you also need to continue to clean your area. So you can use a plastic bag. Here's a little hint, a little secret. Put salt in that plastic bag. It will keep the meat, when you throw it in the trash, from making your house stink. Wrap it up and put your trash out. So do several rinses under cold water. Make sure that it's nice and clean. As you can see, you can start seeing a little bit of difference in color. Now grab a lemon, and now what you are going to do is use the lemon to clean each piece separately, okay? And that is what's gonna kill any type of bacteria or any type of issues within the meat before you start the cooking process. So you wanna do that for each piece individually. And no, don't worry, it's not like you're gonna have lemony chicken. This is not lemon chicken. You're not gonna taste, all the flavor of that lemon, because once you are done with that, you're also going to rinse it out again. And you probably think right about now, oh, whew, we are done. Well, guess what? No, you're not. There was one last step you have to do. We use a tea kettle to boil the water because it's going to be a lot quicker. Or you can also use the stove top, boil some water. And what we are doing now is, in Creole, they call this chaud de viande. In other words, a hot water bath. Very quickly, we are going to add the boiled water in there. But we are not going to leave it in there for very long, just about, a couple of seconds or so, and then remove it from the boiling water. So now you are done cleaning it, and now you can see the difference from where you first started. So now we can start the process of cooking the meat. Let's go ahead and add our epis, and don't forget our epis recipe on the website at savorythoughts.com. You add your epis into the meat and go ahead and add some lemon juice and make sure that you massage it well so that the epis goes inside the meat. Like I said before, this is a process. This is not a 1, 2, 3 recipe, but the end result is beyond this world. Go ahead and add some salt as needed and continue to make sure that all the spices are well incorporated in the meat. Now, everybody knows my motto. I love to eat, and that's true in life as it is in the video. So you know, me taking the time to do this is because it is extremely delicious. So I'm not steering you wrong when I say you must try this recipe. So this process can be done the day before you cook it to allow the meat to marinate. So therefore you don't have to do it all in one day. Once you're ready to cook, place the pot on medium-high heat and cook the meat for about 15 minutes. In the meantime, go ahead and start preparing your vegetables. So using a mortar and pestle, go ahead and smash your garlic as well as the cloves. If you do not have one of those, go ahead and use a food processor, a garlic press. All will do the same thing for you. Now that your meat is cooking, and listen to that wonderful sizzling sound. Make sure to stir it so it does not stick at the bottom of the pan, and go ahead and scrape that goodness that's in the bottom. Don't worry, it's not gonna make your sauce taste bad. So make sure to scrape everything so the meat doesn't stick at the bottom of the pan. Add a little bit of water so you can continue to stir it as you are starting to form the broth. So continue to add the remaining water so we can start forming the broth. So altogether you are adding about 8 cups of water. Then cover and let it boil. So you are going to let it cook for 45 minutes, but you will check every 15 minutes to make sure that the water is not evaporating too quickly, and just to make sure that the meat is cooking exactly the way you want it. Depending which type of meat you use, like if you go to the supermarket and bought chicken to make it, it is not going to take as long as if you went to a specialty store and bought fowl. So ours is fowl. In Haiti we call it the hard chicken. So therefore we want to make sure that it is nice and tender, not overly cooked, but tender. So when you can put the fork through it fairly easily, but not shredding it, you want to remove it from the broth. And again, we want our chicken to be nice and tender because we don't want to fight with it. You know, you're supposed to enjoy your food, not fight with it. So that's why we take so much time to make sure that we tenderizing it. In a different pot, or you can pour the broth in a bowl and use the same pot. Go ahead and add oil. You are going to sear the chicken. In Haiti, not fait vient pas couler. So what you are not going to cook it. All you're trying to do is giving it a little bit of color. In Haiti, your food has to have color. That's what makes it. It has to be appealing to the eyes as much as it has to be flavorful. So you want it to be that beautiful golden brown crisp, but not fried. So you're not necessarily frying it, you're just simply giving a color and then removing it from the oil. Take a good look at that beautiful crisp color. and it gives you that slight bit of crunchiness as well. Now you are getting into the fun part. This is the part where now you're starting to make the sauce. Of course, you use your tomato paste, add a little bit of the broth to the tomato paste can, you know, because we use everything. We're not gonna put anything to waste. There's a little bit of tomato paste in the bottom of the can, so we're trying to scrape that out. We're gonna add that later on. Also add your spices from your mortar and pesto. And then comes the star of the show. You add your cashews. So if you ever get a chance to go to Haiti, I would highly recommend going to Cup Haitian. And when you do, order this meal. Oh, yes, it is delicious. And that's why we are making it, because it represents our culture. So go ahead and add the meat that you had removed, so we can now all blend together. And let it cook for about 10 minutes. Now remember, check out our website at savorythoughts.com for step-by-step instruction, as well as some pictures to guide you through the process if you need to. And now let's go ahead and add all of the broth. Make sure to stir everything together. Go ahead and add your herbs, as well as the other half of the lemon. So if you have habanero or Scotch bonnet pepper, go ahead and add it in there. Word to the wise, do not break it. Just put it in there whole. It will not make the sauce spicy. It will simply give it flavor. If you break it, it will be spicy. So if you're not into spiciness, do not break it and you'll be safe. Let the sauce continue to simmer for another 15 minutes. Now once you uncover it, you can go ahead and add your onions. Now the reason why we add the onions here at the end is because, again, in Haiti we like a little bit of crunchiness in our sauce. So we are not going to cook the onions, but slightly let the sauce steam it. And just like that, your food is done. Thank you so much for watching. Truly appreciate and enjoy you joining us. Please leave a comment if you've tried this recipe. Let us know how you like it. Don't forget to ring the bell, give us a like, and see you in the next one.